Welcome to a video about the Level 6 unit, Business Intelligence, U21807, otherwise known as BI. My name is David Starkey and I'm the unit coordinator for this unit. Remember, you can pause this video at any time to review the more detailed parts of this screencast. So, what's this unit about? What skills will you gain if you take it? Technology is now touching every part of business, automating operations, securing systems, managing money securely, allowing instant business analytics, permitting teams to work together, and effectively supported by augmented reality and the Internet of Things. We're going to talk a little bit about those. These are some of the things that you will learn about on this course. The BI unit looks at business intelligence, analytics, and emerging technologies as they are applied to diagnose and improve business performance. So you'll learn how to build, populate and analyse a data warehouse. You'll also model data in the very fast database, it's an in-memory database called SAP HANA, and then to undertake predictive analytics and data visualization on various types of data. You will import data from HANA databases for analysis, or stream data from the Internet of Things devices into a HANA database table. You will undertake text analysis using Twitter data to judge customer sentiment and create a small dashboard application driven by HANA. In short, you're going to gain many of the skills of the data or business analyst and hopefully become very employable. You'll also gain some of the skills that a consultant needs when using data to improve company performance. In addition to undertaking SAP Business Warehouse creation and querying, data modeling, analytics, visualization and sentiment analysis in SAP, you will also learn about SAP Leonardo. SAP Leonardo is an innovation system that ties together elements of future technologies where they impact on the enterprise. For example, machine learning is used to match invoices to payments automatically, to analyse the track of transport vehicles and optimise their routes, to deliver goods where they are actually needed without human intervention, and to secure networks to provide automatic warning of hacking. Blockchain is used to secure documents so they are what they say they are, such as in medical traceability, financial transaction authorizations across banks, and the verification of authorship and IP for photographers, etc. Data intelligence is very much covered by the Business Warehouse and HANA parts of the BI unit. Big data analysis involves the capture of large volumes of data via fast databases like SAP HANA from static data lakes in software called Hadoop, and the streaming data imports via smart data streaming and event processing into HANA. The Internet of Things extends the enterprise beyond its boundaries to gain intelligence from internet-connected sensors that can also be captured via smart data streaming, while also predictive maintenance to underpin a product as a service model. Finally, analytics attempts to predict future events by analysing them using algorithms, the scoring of outcomes, management of models with various results, and enterprise performance management for better profitability. Companies large and small need to use data to learn about events which may arise in the future. And business intelligence provides the facility to know what is coming and to perform what-if analysis to decide on desirable outcomes and actions for the firm. The University of Portsmouth is part of the SAP University Alliance, and the SAP NextGen Innovation Lab Portsmouth is the leading one in the UK. SAP is the largest ERP company in the world that operates globally, turning over around 26 billion euros each year. And each year, we also run a free coach trip to experience SAP just outside London, which students always rate 5 out of 5. Placements and graduate positions at SAP offer fantastic working conditions and international travel, and truly equal pay for men and women. So it's a very good deal actually to work for SAP, which offers the analysis software that we're going to be using on the course. Here are a few of SAP's clients who use SAP software to run their businesses profitably, some of the major companies in the world. SAP supports the operations of 75% of companies in the Forbes Global 2000 list. So let's have a look at the lectures, practical lab sessions and resources supporting the BI unit. The lectures and labs are 2 hours, so you get a lot of contact time to aid your understanding. In the first half of the unit, we look at business data warehousing and the analysis of static data. We also look at analytics using a fast in-memory database, SAP HANA. HANA can import streaming data on a continuous basis if the server has enough memory. This means it can analyze big data on the fly and get real-time meaning from that data. In the second half of the unit, we'll look at artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data, the Internet of Things, and cognitive computing. You will take part in 2 inner jams, timetabled to take place during a day in the 2 consolidation weeks in 2018, 2019, or subsequent years. During these inner jams, we will visit SAP and allow you to work on problems supplied by major SAP customers. We will complete our look at intelligent systems with a review of blockchain and the SAP Digital Business Boardroom, a boardroom of the future. Here are some of the data management tools that we will use to analyse data on the BI unit. In this case, SAP Business Warehouse running in HANA. So this is the structure of the business warehouse that we'll be using. And this is a schematic of the data importation possibilities of SAP HANA, how that data can be used to create database tables and virtual tables. A virtual table is an external database table, and the reporting we can do on that data. So we'll use SAP HANA for various tasks, including predictive analytics and data modeling. The lab practical syllabus may deviate from the above program as we get new software elements or changes are added or made by SAP in the interest of improving and updating teaching. But these are the syllabus elements for 2018-19, so in theory they are correct. They follow the taught program reasonably closely, but we normally try to provide a briefing on what a system can do before you attempt lab work on that subject in the lab. So practice with SAP Business Warehouse and HANA. The lab practicals take place in Richmond 105 and adjacent labs or similar labs in the business school. Students are provided with a comprehensive lab workbook printed in colour because the system uses colour-coded buttons and themes that students need to see in colour. So how will you show how you're doing or have done and the amount of learning you've done on the unit? Well, you'll be assessed by 2 courseworks, each weighted 50%, and there's no exam in this subject. You will create a formally referenced poster and defend it in presentations from your teal table on a large screen as a group work. That's assignment 1. These poster defence sessions will be marked to a rubric provided in the unit handbook. You'll also write an individual BI consulting proposal, that's the assignment 2, aimed at informing potential clients for a business intelligence installation why they should select and deploy a particular combination of BI technologies and software and how it will solve a defined set of problems the company has. The BI consulting proposal will incorporate illustrations of BI, analytics and digital dashboarding in use, and you'll also put in some screen dumps taken from the lab practical work you have done to illustrate how BI software can be used. So what will you have to deliver? The group assignment 1, this is the group research poster, it's worth 50% of the unit mark. The individual assignment 2, the BI consulting proposal, is worth the other 50% of the unit mark. Your tutors are available throughout the course to help you if you get stuck, and you'll probably learn an awful lot during the course. By the time you've finished, you really will surprise yourself at how your perspective has changed. We're very careful to make sure that groups have proper support and that marking is fair, so if you make a good contribution to your group and do a good individual piece of work, you'll get a great mark. Let's have a look at the learning resources available to you. Well, firstly, the core teaching team is myself, David Starkey, and Dr. Kate James. She has a background doing a lot of analytics for government agencies, including the formerly known as the Department of Trade and Industry. And I have 20 years in industry before I joined academia roughly 14 or 15 years ago. Design thinking and lab work. We will spend quite a bit of time in Teal Studio 1 as a group-based working space, and in the SAP labs on the first floor of Richmond. From 2018-19, students will take part in 2 inner jams per year during the consolidation weeks. These sessions allow you to work on your assignments with briefings and problems set by leading SAP customers. The Next Gen labs on floor 1 of Richmond give you access to business analysis tools and enterprise resource planning software in that space. You will be split into between 3 and 5 lab groups, each with its own lab tutor. Other course resources, there's a Moodle site. I'm rebuilding this site for 2018-19, and you'll get some a lab workbook, or a couple of lab workbooks, which has all the stuff that we're going to be doing in the lab for SAP Business Warehouse and HANA as a wire-bound colour printed book, and it's free. You don't have to pay for it, of course. So some future opportunities. You'll have an extracurricular study opportunity that can see you get certification in using a range of software through the use of SAP Learning Hub. There's a booklet available which describes these opportunities if you ask me for it. You pay a small annual subscription, and that gives you access to many courses. You can do as many as you can get done within the year of the subscription term. So you could go and do courses in ERP, financials, supply chain management, data modelling, even human resource management, and many other topic areas. So if you want to find out more about SAP Learning Hub, there's some details here and some links to follow up. Yeah, by the way, SAP Learning Hub is entirely optional, so you don't have to engage with it if you don't want to. There's also free, once you've registered, you can access many courses on what's called OpenSAP. This is SAP's MOOC. There are some tremendous courses on there. You can have access to just the courses, or you can, and then you get a certificate of attendance if it's a currently running course, or you can just take it self-paced just to get the knowledge. Fantastic resource available here. Just thinking about what you might earn if you did this course. Well, a SAP BI BW consultant can earn anything up to about £58,000. So that's quite a good go. You could also start as an intern, then become a business analyst and work your way up. A career in companies like SAP and its competitor Oracle can be very lucrative. SAP is based near the M3, M25, while Oracle is located near Microsoft in Reading. So just to give you an idea of where these places are. And there are graduate positions as well at companies like GlaxoSmithKline. You can experience some of the services that SAP offers to business by joining a free coach trip to SAP UKI headquarters, which is near the M3, M25 junction, Clockhouse Place. So we run this trip. It's a free trip. There's a modern multimedia experience called Experience SAP. You'll do some design thinking stuff there. In the multimedia experience, it shows you how the world is being enabled to detect crime earlier using SAP HANA, predictive analytics, etc. How it can run logistics better, and how businesses can be managed better in real time. But you can also drive a racing car and or virtual racing car. Quite a lot of fun can be had there. So to learn more about the Experience SAP Centre, you can play this video. It's always been a very popular trip. Lunch is provided, and it's particularly useful if you have applied to be an intern at SAP. And we will particularly be running InnoJam 2 at Clockhouse Place, doing group work on BI tools and techniques, etc. for next year. The SAP Next Gen Innovation Lab Portsmouth has built relationships with some of the biggest companies who are SAP customers. So they provide problems for students to solve during InnoJams and are themselves keen to employ students who have the skills this course offers you. So why not play a part in the digital transformation of business, where companies can improve their prospects using intelligence and analytics tools and the application of new technologies. Give business intelligence a go. You'll give yourself a big opportunity to practice consulting, where you can solve problems provided by clients, supported by the latest BI software and methods, and friendly staff. Thanks for listening.